Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the Cougar Den here at Crestview High School for tonight's Firelands Conference opener between the Plymouth Big Red and the Crestview Cougars. Should be a good one, and we'll have it for you coming up live and free on the OH Report next.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back into Crestview High School for tonight's Firelands Conference opener for the Plymouth Big Red and the Crestview Cougars. Thanks for joining us here tonight live and free on the OH Report. Andy Jardy here with you tonight, and different scene here at Crestview tonight as we are still here in the midst of this pandemic, and got some parents in the stands, but it's my first basketball game I've been to this year, and it's definitely a different atmosphere, but should be a good game here nonetheless, and we want to thank all of you for tuning in from wherever you're watching us at home or wherever you might be tonight. Thank you, and hope you enjoy what should be a very good game tonight. As you see the Plymouth starters getting out, Plymouth looking to avoid an 0-3 start. That hasn't happened since before the 2004-2005 season. That's as far back as my main source of resource comes, Davy1.com. Great website. Their records only go back to that far back, but it's been a while. Plymouth is 0-2 on the year, trying to avoid that 0-3 start. As for Crestview, they're 1-0 on the year, looking to go 2-0 for the first time since the 2006-2007 season. So this has definitely been some uncharted territory here tonight for both of these two schools, but they definitely know each other. This is a long-standing rivalry between Plymouth and Crestview. Plymouth has won 7 straight versus Crestview, and they lead the series 24-8 going back to 2004. Crestview's last win in the series came December 17th of 2016, 53-44 over at Plymouth. But the last time Crestview won a game in this building, in this gymnasium, you have to go to December 30th, 2011. Both schools joined the Firelands Conference in 1982 after leaving the Black Fork Valley Conference, and both were also part of the Johnny Appleseed Conference until 1978. So these two schools know each other very well. They'll play each other twice every season as they do in conference, and both teams looking to get out to a good start here tonight in what should be a very entertaining game here tonight. Plymouth in their red jerseys, white numbers, and Crestview on the opposite side wearing the white with the red numbers. As we get started here for you tonight, tip-off is won and controlled by Crestview. Evan Hamilton bringing it up. Gives it out to Gibbs, who puts up the shot, and it is no good. Rebound. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Hunter George. Gets it inside to Artis, and we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it on over to Plymouth. Cougars applying some press. Loose ball hands up in the hands of Artis, and he is going to be fouled on the play. Frank Artis, by the way. Best haircut in the area, I would have to say. As the first foul of the game will go to Reese Barber. Hunter George drives in, goes up for the shot, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Nice play by Hunter George getting into the paint. Crestview 1-0 on the season. They defeated Temple Christian on Tuesday 63-37, a game you saw here on the OH report. First shot is no good. By the way, already some foul trouble here for Plymouth, as that was Reese Barber's second foul. So he's going to head to the bench already here in the first minute of the game. Second shot is up and no good. Artis fighting for the rebound, but Plymouth able to come away with it. So we'll see what they get going here for their second offensive series. And we've got a foul on the play. Looks like that's going to be on Hunter George. His first, team's first. So you get a look at Blake Vanderpool set to inbound this play here. Vanderpool, he had 9 points in their season opening loss at Buckeye Central. Close game for Plymouth. They lost 50-46. Here's a corner three now from Vanderpool, and it is no good. Rebound comes down to Crestview, and they're trying to push the pace here. And that shot is up and good. First points of the night belong to Evan Gibbs, turning some defense into offense. And that was something Crestview did very well against Temple Christian. Just forced a lot of turnovers, run the floor, and was really the difference in that game as they were able to pull away. A little bit of a slow start in that game, but you're going to see a lot of that, I think, here in 2020, as these teams just have not had a lot of time to consistently practice and get games in, as you're seeing a lot of games already being canceled around in the area. It's one of the few places where there is still basketball this week. Several counties turning purple this week, and that's caused a lot of pause for some high school basketball and high school athletics in general here in the area. I think we've got the official just trying to leave some space here, tried to usher the cheerleaders away. Great to see, you know, some sort of environment and atmosphere here. Wasn't sure that the cheerleaders would be allowed in, as Artis gets that bucket to go. Nice little shot right there. And it's 4-0 Crestview. Plymouth now. As Zeth Goff was driving in, he's fouled. And that foul is the second on Hunter George as well. So each team has lost one of their starters to some early foul trouble, as that's George's second. He'll come out. Coming in for him, Owen Barker. Barker had a big game against Temple Christian. He was our player of the game. Plymouth gets it in. Vanderpool off to the side. Zeth Goth. Goth driving in and off the side of the backboard, no good. And here goes Crestview again, trying to cause some up-court tempo, and it draws a foul. Already we've seen them throw that long pass twice. Didn't result in points, but it is another foul against Plymouth. Clayton Miller's first. Artis thought about the three. Now he drives in, good pressure defensively. Gets it back up to Hamilton. Hamilton drives into the lane, puts one in off the glass. No good, rebound by Plymouth. They're looking to push the pace here. Great press. And a nice transition bucket from Plymouth. And has tied this thing up 4-4. The bucket will count for Blake Vanderpool. Heath Cash picking up the foul. His first, team's third. Vanderpool now will try and get the old-fashioned three-point play. His shot is up, and it is good. And Crestview trying to counter. Three ball is up, and it is good. Evan Hamilton buries the three from the corner. Puts Crestview up 7-3. Plymouth now. Driving in, shot is a little short. Artis coming down with the rebound, but it's a turnover, and it's another and one opportunity here for the Big Red. Zeth Goth making the play down low, making his presence felt in the paint. Zeth Goth already this season, he's averaging 20.5 points per game as his free throw attempt is up and good. 7-6 is our score right now with Crestview, but Zeth Goth on the year, 20.5 points a game. He had 21 points versus Seneca East, and then 15 points in the season opening loss at Buckeye Central. And he's got 3 here in the first quarter. Back and forth game, kind of, I think, what we expected here tonight between these two schools. It should be a competitive game. So far we're seeing that here as there's a nice drive into the paint, but the shot is no good, and it is out of bounds off of Crestview. It'll go over to Plymouth. Kobe Roman, though, making some nice moves in there to almost get that layup to go. Plymouth now, chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. And that is an errant pass, but it still ends up in the hands of Clayton Miller. And he is pressured, and maybe a little too much pressure there. It looks like there's going to be a foul called against Crestview. And that is going to be on Heath Cash, so that is his second. Team's fifth. A little bit of foul trouble here for Crestview early on. Both Cash and Hunter George with 2 fouls apiece, so they will both sit on the bench for a little bit of time here. Goth now, nice little jump shot there. Gets it to go, and Plymouth has its first lead of the night, 8-7, 4:13 to go in the first quarter. Mason Ringler gets it over. Evan Gibbs. Gibbs now pulls up from about the free throw line. Shot is no good, and the rebound comes down to Plymouth. And all the way. And now the kick to the outside. Shot is up, no good, and it is Mason Ringler coming down with the rebound, but he turns it over. And a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to give it to Crestview. .340 to go here, opening quarter. Evan Hamilton kicks it outside, and the shot is up and no good by Owen Barker. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Crestview. Plymouth will have the ball. And Coach Kurtz is going to take a timeout, try and regroup Crestview here, trailing 8-7. Plymouth put together a nice little run here. forcing some turnovers, getting to the free throw line. Zethgoth already with 5 points. He's got 5 of the 8 points here tonight so far for Plymouth. Let's take a look now at that fan zone. Joshua Chase chiming in saying, let's go Crestview. Jordan Sider, good luck Cougars, let's keep it going. Little basketball and the flex emoji, like that. Let us know where you're tuning in and watching from here tonight. We'll get you in on the fan zone. Always like seeing where people are chiming in from. We thank you for watching us here live and free on the OH Report. Hope you're nice and cozy at home. Brett Close. Didn't get a chance to read that one. Something about Frank Artis and maybe some shade throwing, I think is what I caught. Hopefully we'll be able to revisit that a little bit later. 3:22 to go here, opening quarter. Plymouth now. Nice aggressive move into the paint there. Josh Beebe with the easy 2, and it's a turnover. And now Plymouth drives into the lane. A lot of contact, no call. It's going to be out of bounds off of Crestview. Plymouth will keep possession. So Plymouth has really turned things up here about the last 2 minutes or so. Built themselves this 3-point lead. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, they've won 7 straight in this series and are 24-8 against Crestview going back to 2004. Vanderpool drives in, dishes it off, but it's off the hands of Ethan Gillum. So it'll be a turnover. 4th turnover of the quarter here for Plymouth. Crestview likewise has also turned it over 4 times, trying to get back on the scoreboard here. They've gone a little bit of in a drought, so to speak, here the last couple trips down. Trailing by 3. There's a nice drive into the lane, and the shot falls for Evan Gibbs. Gibbs now with 4 points on the night. And a loose ball still ends up in the hands of Plymouth, and that shot is no good. Rebounded by Owen Barker. And here's where Crestview's been so good this year, is turning those into quick buckets in transition as Owen Barker gets the easy layup. And just like that, Crestview back on top, 11-10. Three ball up and good. Clayton Miller. Plymouth now back up 13-11. Foul is going to go on Josh Yoder, his first. Minute 40 to go here in this opening quarter. 13-11. Plymouth has the lead. Ringler gets it over to Gibbs. Gibbs out to Hamilton. Hamilton for 3. No good. And it is loose ball, still ends up in the hands of Crestview, and the shot is no good. And Zethgoth fighting down there with 2 Cougars. Jump ball is going to give it back to Plymouth. Both teams cleaning up on the glass here tonight, evenly matched. Crestview's got 7 rebounds, Plymouth with 6. That's one thing Coach McKenzie has talked about for Plymouth. They got to focus on rebounding and getting stops on defense. That's going to be their key to success this season. McKenzie in his second year. 3 ball is up and good. Clayton Miller feeling it from beyond the arc. He's got 6 points, and it's 16-11 Plymouth. Just under a minute to go here. Hamilton swings it over to Roman. Roman now, and that is going to be an offensive foul. Kobe Roman, little too aggressive with the elbow. And it was great defense by Yoder. Drawing the foul there. Plymouth with 4 different scorers so far tonight. Same for Crestview, so we're seeing some balance from both teams offensively. Clayton Miller, though, someone's going to have to get a hand on this guy. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Now he's driving in. He kicks it out. Vanderpool driving in, off the glass, no good. Chases down his own rebound, though. And a nice feed inside, and the bucket is good for Trace McVeigh. Excellent vision there by Josh Yoder. And it's 18-11. Just under 20 seconds to go here. And another offensive foul is called. Frank Artis called for the foul here. And the momentum on the side of the Big Red right now here in the Cougar Den. And for Artis, that is his second foul as well. And now Plymouth can hold for the last shot, leading by 7. 10 seconds to go. Miller dribbling it up. He is guarded by Evan Gibbs. 5 seconds to go. He pulls up from deep, and he comes up just short. And that is going to do it for our first quarter with your score, Plymouth 18, Crestview 11. You are watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back here into the Cougar Den, where Plymouth has built themselves a 7-point lead, 18-11, 7:51 to go in the second quarter. Seth Goff picked up his first foul there moments ago. And official was thinking that we were in the bonus, but that is only the 5th foul against Plymouth. I think he was looking at the home side on the scoreboard, which Crestview has committed 7 fouls, so Plymouth will shoot 1-1 on fouls going forward. Here's a 3-ball, and in and out. Nice rebound, though, by Evan Hamilton. And now he goes up, off the glass, can't get it, but Artis is there to pick it up. He misses it, tip in, rolls around, and it is good. A big bucket right there. Owen Barker in the right place at the right time, and a sorely needed bucket by the Cougars. On the other end, though, Josh Beebe, a lot of contact. He gets the bucket, and now the officials are going to get together here. Not quite sure what they're discussing here. So 20-13, Plymouth leads, as Josh Beebe just muscled his way in. Three ball is up and no good. But following a shot and scoring anyway is Owen Barker. And that's why they tell you to always follow your shot. He gets the long rebound there, and he's able to come away with some points. 20-15. Corner three is no good. Oh, almost good. Spoke a little too soon there, but Mason Ringler comes down with the board. These rims have some give here. Driving in. A lot of contact, no call, but getting his own miss. And going to the line, shooting two, will be Owen Barker. Owen Barker stepping up big time so far here in this second quarter. He's got 4 points. He's got all 4 of the team's points here. Going to the line to shoot two, as Seth Goff picked up his second foul for Plymouth. First shot up and good. This next one, get it down to a one-possession game. Barker's second shot, a little too strong. And the Big Red come down with the board, leading by 4. Beebe driving in, gets past his defender, Mason Ringler, and he is going to be fouled. I think they're going to say it was on the floor, though, and not a shooting foul. So we'll see if this is a 1-and-1. First foul on Ringler. Crestview's 8th foul. It is a 1-and-1, so they did say that the foul occurred on the floor. And Beebe's first free throw is good. 21-16, Plymouth leads. They trailed early on in this one and then put together a nice run midway through the first quarter, and they've led since. Second shot in and good. Beebe now up to 6 points. We'll see where Crestview goes for offense here. Cash over to George. George now drives in, and there are a lot of Big Red defenders there, but he is going to draw the foul. And this will be a 1-and-1. Crestview now in the bonus. That is the 3rd foul, by the way, on Reese Barber. So Hunter George now for the 1-and-1. And in and out. Rebound comes down to Blake Vanderpool. Cougars struggling at the free throw line tonight. Here's a 3 from the corner, and it is good. 25-16. Plymouth now leads as Josh Yoder buried it from the corner. Largest lead of the night now for Plymouth. They lead by 9. But on the other end, it's Heath Cash. Money from beyond the arc. Gets it back down to 6. And now we're just trading threes, it looks like, but this one is no good, though. And the rebound comes down, though, to Plymouth. Vanderpool, he's hot tonight from beyond the arc, misses that one. And it is going to be a loose ball that ends up going to Crestview. Boy, good looks there, though, from Plymouth. Josh Beebe just missed his 3, and now Coach McKenzie's going to take a timeout. But some good looks. Clayton Miller, he hit 2 threes in that opening quarter. He's 2 for 4 from beyond the arc right now. And got to be impressed with what you're seeing, I think, if you're Plymouth offensively. And for Crestview, what they were doing early on was they were getting the rebounds and forcing some turnovers that led to some quick transition buckets. They're still hanging tough in this one, though, as you take a look there at John Kurtz, head coach at Crestview. This is his 2nd stint now here at Crestview. He's got over 300 career wins as a coach. He's 33-33 as the head coach here at Crestview. Coached here from 2008 to 2011. And each year the team got better and better. They won 4 games his first year, then 11, then 17 games in his final year. And he's 2-4 against Plymouth as the head coach of Crestview. Marty McKenzie, 2-0 as the coach of Plymouth against Crestview. And a nice move right there by Evan Hamilton, hitting the circle button and gets the layup to go, and they're down by just 4 now. Good response from Crestview. This was a 9-point lead just moments ago. A lot of contact. No call, though. But Trace McVeigh comes away with a needed bucket for Plymouth. 27-21. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. George feeds it down low. Owen Barker misses the shot, but the rebound by Mason Ringler. 27-23, Plymouth leads. Miller, he drives in. Shot altered and he missed it, but there for the rebound is Josh Yoder, and he puts it back for the easy 2. 10th rebound by Plymouth here tonight. Crestview with 8. One of the things Plymouth stressed they need to do was win the rebounding, win the battle of the boards. So far tonight, they are doing that. Cash over to Ringler. Ringler now driving in. He kicks it out. Hamilton for 3. Got it. Evan Hamilton. 3-point game. Crestview not going away. How does Plymouth respond? Shot in off the glass. Blake Vanderpool, where do you do your banking? Because I need those hours as he gets that one to go off the glass. 31-26. And on the other end, now we're just trading buckets. Evan Hamilton responds. Back to a 3-point game. 3:30 left to go here until halftime. And it's going to be a turnover. And now Crestview trying to push the pace. And count the bucket. Hunter George gets it to go. And he's got a chance to tie this thing up from the free throw line. And there you see it. Crestview forcing a turnover, getting down in transition, and scoring quick buckets. That's been their success so far here this season. They did it a lot against Temple Christian, and they've done it well here tonight. That's the second foul on Clayton Miller. Hunter George can't get it to go. Rebound, though, to Ringler. He kicks it out. 3-ball is blocked. And the ball is going to go to... Where are we going? We are going to keep it here with Crestview. Cougars looking to take the lead back. They led early on in this game. Trailed by as many as 9 just a few minutes ago. They have withstood the Big Reds' run, and now they have a chance, and a great pickpocket right there by Yoder in transition. Just misses the shot. Great play by Yoder, though, just couldn't convert it on the other end. And now we've got a foul called against Plymouth. Foul is on number 22, Josh Yoder, his second. Evan Gibbs will go to the line now. And his free throw in and out. But the rebound still ends up in the hands of Owen Barker. .249 to go. 31-30, Plymouth leads. Ringler gets it back out to Barker. Barker driving in. Picks up his dribble now. Back to Ringler. Ringler all the way to the outside. Corner three is up, and it is good. Evan Gibbs has put the Cougars back on top. 33-31. Zeth Goff misses the shot. Rebound. And now in transition, and I think he took an extra step there. Yes, he did. It'll be a turnover. Evan Gibbs, kind of the way he caught that pass, his footwork got a little off from him, and he ended up committing the travel. But again, you're seeing why Crestview's been successful. They are so quick off those missed shots, turning it into quick offense. How does Plymouth respond now? Trailing by 2. Always a good idea to give the ball to Zeth Goff. He ties things up quickly at 33 apiece. Just over 2 minutes to go. What an entertaining game we've had so far here in this first half. On the other end, the shot is good. Hunter George puts Crestview back on top. We still have 2 more quarters of this. Are you kidding me? This is fantastic stuff right now. 35-33 Crestview leads. Just under a minute 45 here. Goff now. Drives in, dishes it up inside. Now it's back out. 3-ball to give them the lead again. And Frank Artis comes down with the board. Crestview now looking to build on that lead. Driving into the lane, off the glass, no good. Loose ball, and it is going to be a foul called. I believe that is going to go on Frank Artis, and that is his 3rd foul of the night. Tough call right there if you're Frank Artis, already playing with 2 fouls, and looked like it was a loose ball. Didn't see a whole lot of contact there that necessarily warranted that foul, but he's gonna have to go sit on the bench for a while now. Artis with just 2 points on the night. It's been a tough night for him dealing with those fouls. Beebe now. Shooting a 1-and-1, and no good. Ringler comes down with the boards. Gibbs into the lane, off the glass, no good. But there for the rebound is Crestview, and the second attempt is up and good for Hunter George. George with 6 points, all of them coming here in the second quarter. 35-33, or 37-33, excuse me. Crestview leads under a minute to go. Corner three is good for Zeth Goff. "30 seconds to go here until halftime, and it's a turnover. Plymouth trying to get the lead back. Goff drives in, and a beautiful little touch from Zeth Goff has put Plymouth back on top, 38-37. 20 seconds to go until halftime. We are in store for an incredible game here tonight, as these two teams have traded punches back and forth. 8 seconds to go now. Hamilton dribbling, 4 seconds, 3. Hamilton drives into the lane, gets past his defender, and he gets it to go at the buzzer. Evan Hamilton, how do you do? 39-38 Crestview leads at the half, 39-38. We'll have stats and more for you here at halftime, but you are watching an incredible game here on the OH Report, live and free.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Halftime here at the Cougar Den, and what has been, don't let the quiet mood right now make you think otherwise of what an entertaining first half we saw here tonight. It has been a back and forth game. Crestview leading 39-38. As you take a look at some of those halftime stats, Crestview's made 12 field goals, Plymouth 11. Both teams have hit 4 3-pointers on the night. Offensive rebounds belong to Plymouth. They've got 11 to Crestview's 8. But on the defensive side of things, 12 rebounds from Crestview, just 4 from Plymouth. So if my math serves me well, 20-15 is what we're looking at right there. I think that's, oh yeah, there it is, 20-15 on the graphic. If only I could read, Adam. And free throws, Crestview at the line, just 1 of 6 from the line. That has certainly hurt them tonight. Plymouth making the most of the trip to the line, 4 for 5. And it has just been really a great game. Crestview got out to an early lead. Plymouth went on a big run, led by as many as 9 in the second quarter, but the Cougars staged their own run, and they have themselves a 1-point lead here at the break. We're going to take another break as well. When we come back, though, we're going to check in on Fan Zone again, see what you guys are all saying and where you're watching from tonight. But you are watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back into Crestview High School, 39-38 as we take a look at the Fan Zone. Amy Elliott saying her let's go Cougars. And then we got Jordan Sider, good luck Cougars, let's keep it going. They have kept it going, trailed by as many as 9, but they lead here at the half. Joshua Chase, let's go Crestview. Got a lot of Crestview fans chiming in on the Fan Zone here. Oh, look at that. Todd Jardy chiming in saying he's enjoying the game. Good-looking family there at Progressive Field, if I might add. Papa Todd chiming in. I appreciate that. David Miller, hashtag GBR, go Big Red. There's our first Plymouth fan of the night so far here on the Fan Zone. Thank you for your awesome coverage of our games, Casey G. Ringler. Appreciate that, Casey. We love covering high school sports. And Todd, again, it was a very exciting first half. He's a big fan of it. And I agree, very much an exciting first half. Back and forth game. Teams are trading punches. Brett Close, appropriate name because it's been a close game, and he says it's been an awesome game so far. That it has. 39-38, Crestview leads. As we take a look now over at the Upper Sandusky girls basketball game against Colonel Crawford, where Colonel Crawford leads 29-23 in the third quarter. I believe Brian Skoronsky is on the call of that game. as we take a look in at that game. Crawford leading by 6. That should be a good finish in that one. It is still just so jarring to me to see empty stands. It's nice to have some fans here, but the atmosphere is definitely subdued and different. Missing the pep bands, I think, the most. That's something, wish there was a way we could work them in, but so goes 2020 as we get ready here for the second half. Don't go anywhere because this should be a pretty good finish in this one. Looking at some of the individual scores for Plymouth, Clayton Miller has 6 points, Blake Vanderpool with 5, Trace McVeigh has 4, Josh Beebe, he has 6 points, Yoder has 5, Zeth Goth leading the scoring for Plymouth, he has 12 points. And for Crestview, Heath Cash has 3, Frank Artis with 2, he's been battling foul trouble, he's got 3 fouls, Owen Barker has 7, Evan Hamilton has 12, Gibbs with 7, Hunter George with 6, Mason Ringler with 2, and that 3 rattles in and out for Zeth Goth. Hamilton now drives in, runs into 2 defenders, and that is going to be an offensive foul called on Evan Hamilton. Bucket is no good, and it's the right call. There were 2 Plymouth defenders just waiting for him to come running into him. First foul on Evan Hamilton. And he had a big second quarter. Who didn't have a big second quarter for Crestview, though? They scored 28 points in the quarter. And what was just an offensive flurry from both teams. Shot fake, and then the shot comes up a little short, and it is going to be off the hands of Clayton Miller and go back to Crestview. BB's shot falling a little short there. Hamilton kicks it out. Artis from the corner. 3 is no good, but they rebound. Something that they've done a lot of tonight, but Hunter George's shot comes up just a little short. Miller hit some big 3s early on in this game. Hit 2 in the first quarter. Really helped Plymouth erase Crestview's lead for the early goings. Driving in on Artis now. Artis got to be careful with 3 fouls. This 3 from the corner, in and out, and rebound by Hamilton. Hamilton, good pressure by Plymouth. Gibbs able to save it from an over and back. Artis now puts up another 3, and this one goes. Frank Artis pushes the lead to a 2-possession game now, 42-38 for Crestview. Loose ball, and a timeout will be taken by Plymouth. So that was almost a turnover by Plymouth, but Zeth Goth able to corral it, get the timeout called. It'll be a 30-second timeout. As we mentioned, this is the Firelands Conference opener for both teams. Plymouth looking to avoid an 0-3 start. Hasn't happened. You have to go back to before the 2004-2005 season. That's as far back as Davy1.com goes. As you take a look at Marty McKenzie in his second season as the head coach. 10-16 so far in his time there, but he has been coaching all over for nearly 40 years now. He's a graduate of Plymouth, 1978, former varsity assistant and JV head coach under Brad Turson's Plymouth teams, and he was the varsity girls head basketball coach at Plymouth as well. And it wasn't just at Plymouth. He helped build programs at Mansfield Christian, Gilead Christian, and Ohio State Mansfield. So Marty McKenzie trying to turn the Plymouth program around. Off to a tough 0-2 start this year. Lost a close game to Buckeye Central and had a furious rally come up short against Seneca East. And that is going to be a jump ball. And that'll give it back to Crestview. So far, just one bucket made here in the second half after we saw so many baskets traded in that second quarter. Cash over to Gibbs. Gibbs back to Cash. Cash now pulls up from three, and his shot is no good. Rebound, Zeth Goff. Down on the other end. Good defensive pressure by Evan Hamilton, and that causes a turnover. Crestview looking to push. Artis for three, and no good. And it comes down, though, into the hands. Oh, and it goes in. Gets it off the rim. In goes Evan Gibbs for three, and it's a 7-point lead now for Crestview. Trailed by 9 in the second quarter. Now they've built themselves a 7-point lead. Three ball is good for number 44. And apologies, I do not have 44 on the roster that I was given by Plymouth. I'm thinking it's, well, no, I'm not sure who 44 is. I was going to guess Elliott Hall. It might be. There is a 44 on the roster, is Elliott Hall. We'll go with it. Apologies if that's not Elliott Hall. But a big three needed nonetheless. And now Hall is going to come out. Trace McVeigh subbing in for him. Hunter George will get a breather for the Cougars. Austin Wells is trying to sub in right now. And he is going to come in actually for Evan Hamilton. I think we're all set now. Cougars applying some full court pressure. Now they back off. Goff bringing it up for Plymouth. Goff gets in. Now he kicks it out. Three ball. No good, though. Rebound by Yoder. Clayton Miller driving in now. Gives it back to Yoder. Nice passing down low. Shot is up. No good, though. Gets his own rebound, and that shot is swatted out of here by Owen Barker. No, sir, says Owen Barker. And a timeout taken by Coach Kurtz and Crestview. 45-41, they lead. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sue Hill rooting for the Big Red. Amy Elliott as well. Let's go Big Red. Checking in on our fan zone. Thanks to all of you watching live and free here on the OH Report. Someone liked the shot of Gavin. Brett Close, awesome game so far. Keep it up, Cougars. I agree. This has been an awesome game so far. 44 is Gavin Bishop. There we go. Thank you. Denise Lewis, much appreciated. Gavin Bishop is who number 44 is. Sometimes the jerseys just don't match what you've got on your roster. Stephen Frank says Crestview go. We can talk about that Steelers logo later, perhaps. Todd Jardy, once again, very exciting first half. I agree, Dad. That was, glad you're watching. Hope you got a fire going back home. What a wild week of weather it's been. That snowstorm that came through, my goodness, that was the heaviest snow I have ever shoveled. Glad to see most of it melting away today, though, and that is going to be an offensive foul. Josh Beebe called for the offensive foul. His first. Kobe Roman. Pressure by Yoder, but he finds his man inside. Ringler, though, unable to finish. And now Plymouth has numbers the other way. Yoder pulls up his dribble, and the shot is no good, and Crestview comes down with the board, and now Yoder, a little too aggressive there playing defense, is going to be called for the foul. That'll be the third foul on Yoder. Yoder now going to head to the bench. Blake Vanderpool comes in for him. Vanderpool's got 5 points on the night. Roman now dishes it inside, and it's pulled away, and it's a turnover going the other way now, and a foul will be called on Owen Barker. Just his second foul, I believe. Check that that's just his first foul. Much slower third quarter than what we saw in the second quarter, but that'll certainly make me rethink my words as Trace McVeigh gets a nice easy bucket underneath, and it's a 2-point game. Roman was thinking about pulling up. Instead, he dishes it inside to Ringler, and it's just off the hands. Back out. Roman. Can tell he's really starting to feel it, and that is going to be an offensive foul on Kobe Roman. And now he's going to head to the bench. That's his second foul. Heath Cash subs back in for him. Just the third team foul on Crestview. .247 left here from the Cougar Den. Clayton Miller brings it up for the Big Red. Out to Beebe. Beebe now, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. Great defense there by Crestview, drawing the charge. You see that a lot, some of those passes down by the baseline where they try to swing it to the other side, and sometimes you make that pass when you leave your feet. There's a defender waiting there for you, and you get called for the offensive foul. Just the second foul on Beebe, and the team's third. 2-point game. Crestview led 39-38 at halftime. They have not relinquished that lead since they took it back, and Evan Hamilton adds to that lead, puts it back up to 4. Miller, nice ball handling, pulls up for 3, and it's just a little short, but he gets his own rebound and just kind of chucks it. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, Clayton Miller just kind of nonchalantly threw that up, and now it's a turnover off the inbound, and it's a quick 5-point swing, and Plymouth has the lead 48-47. Wow. Unbelievable. But on the other end, Crestview tries to take the lead again. A lot of contact, loose ball, no call, and it's picked up by Crestview. Unbelievable. Driving in all the way, Evan Hamilton puts the Cougs back up 49-48. And a timeout taken by Coach McKenzie. Unbelievable. Look at this. I mean, just kind of gets, it just looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and then he just, I guess I'll shoot it from here. What have I got to lose? Absolutely nothing. Clayton Miller buries the 3, and then on the inbound, they got the turnover and scored a quick 5 points to momentarily take the lead, but then Crestview answered, and we go back and forth again, 49-48. Cougars lead. Wow. I'm shocked by what I just saw. You're taking a live look now, Northmore and Centerburg. Travis Berardi on the call of that one tonight. You can catch that game as well on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube pages. Centerburg out to an 18-point lead in the third quarter. And over on the ladies' side, Colonel Crawford has extended that lead since the last time we checked in. They now lead 42-27. Third quarter of that game, 6:20 to go. That game over in Upper Sandusky. Brian Skoronsky on the call of that one. And here at Crestview, we got a good one, 49-48. Minute 13 to go in the third quarter. Both teams trying to do something that has not been done in a while. Crestview looking to start 2-0 for the first time since the 2006-2007 season. Crestview's last win against Plymouth December 17th of 2016. They won a game at Plymouth 53-44. Last time Crestview beat Plymouth here in the Cougar Den, though, you have to go back to 2011, where they won 58-48. Still a long way to go in this one, though, and with the way we've seen the momentum swing, this thing far from over. Minute 5 to go. Couple of substitutions in now for Plymouth. Goth set to inbound. And he gives it to Clayton Miller, who I wouldn't be surprised if he shot it from right there and made it with the acrobatic shots he has put up tonight. Steady drives in, and it's off the hands of Reese Barber. Now it's a swing out. Gavin Bishop, corner three, comes up just short. 45 seconds to go. We'll see what Crestview decides to do here, if they play out this clock or just continue to play aggressive and get the best shot available. They're going to draw a foul right now, though. 37 seconds to go. Gavin Bishop picks up his first foul. And we've seen from Bishop, likes that corner spot. He's put up 3 from there. He's made 1. Something you got to watch for, though, here is if he gets open in that corner, look out. He looks to be very comfortable shooting it from there. Hamilton driving in, spins past Goth, and he is going to draw the foul. And I believe this will be a shooting foul. It'll be 2 shots for Evan Hamilton. Free throws, though, have not been kind to the Cougars tonight. Just 1 of 6 from the line. Owen Barker with the only make. This is Hamilton's first trip to the line, and he gets the first one to go, no problem. That foul on Reese Barber is his 4th, so he'll head back to the bench. Second shot from Hamilton, no good. But Artis comes down with the board, and he tried to get it inside to Owen Barker, but it is going to be a turnover, but now it still ends up, and now it's a loose ball. Goth has it, and Plymouth able to keep the possession. Three seconds, driving in, nice defense, and now a half-court heave is going to be just a little short. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Your score, Crestview 50, Plymouth 48. You are watching High School Hoops live and free on the
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back into the Cougar Den, where if you've been watching this one from the start, you have been treated to quite the game. And if you're just joining us, thanks for joining us. Andy Jardy with you here tonight. 50-48, Crestview leads. And what has just been an entertaining game, wire to wire. And I don't expect that to change here at all in the fourth quarter. 3 ball for the lead. No good, but Goth able to get the rebound. Beebe now puts up his 3, in and out. Those rims on the road never as friendly as they are at home. Hamilton into the lane, count it. Evan Hamilton having himself a game. And now he'll go to the line. Try and convert this old-fashioned three-point play. 52-48 as Beebe picks up his third foul. He gets it to go, and now he is up to 20 points on the night. Clayton Miller feeling it from beyond the arc, but he comes up a little short on that one. Goff, nice spin move, and his shot comes up just a little short as well. Loose ball into the hands of Crestview. Artis for three, no good. Artis fights for the rebound, can't get it to go. And it's a turnover. Both teams a little sloppy here to start this fourth quarter. Hunter George over to Barker, and Barker draws the contact. And he will go to the line now and shoot two. 6:28 to go. That is the third foul on Zeth Goff. Goff had himself quite the first half. He had 12 points. He's yet to score here in the second half. So that free throw is no good. Barker so far tonight, 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 7 points on the night. And the second one is good. Barker now with 8. 54-48, Crestview leads. Goff picks up his dribble, looking for help. Vanderpool with it. Clayton Miller. Miller over to Gavin Bishop. Bishop now over, back up to Barber, and Josh Beebe hits a big three right there. 54-51. They're going to call that a 2 instead, not a 3. It's a 2 from Josh Beebe. So 54-50 is the score. Big basket nonetheless, though, from Beebe. Beebe up to 10 points. Goff coming down with the rebound off the Hamilton miss. And now Plymouth with numbers. Vanderpool there for the easy 2. And it's a one-possession game, 54-52, under 6 to go. Swings it on over to Barker. Barker to George. Shot off the glass, no good. Crestview fighting for the rebound, and it is going to be, it's going to stay with Crestview. Tipped off of Plymouth. They're going to say it was off of Gavin Bishop. Gavin Bishop will come out. Trace McVeigh back in. Hamilton being guarded by McVeigh, and McVeigh is going to be called for a reach-in foul. So Hamilton will go to the line for 1-and-1. It's the 8th team foul on Plymouth. Hamilton with 20 points on the night, and he's now up to 21, looking to make it 22. Hamilton in his senior season gets that one to go as well. Push it back to a 2-possession game, but Evan Hamilton led the team last year with 15 points a game and was second team all Firelands Conference, and playing like first team all Firelands Conference here tonight. as he's got 22 points to lead all scorers. Goth for 3. A little too much on it. Coming down with the board, though, is Josh Beebe, and he draws the foul. Beebe will go to the line and shoot 2. Beebe's first shot, a little too much on it. And in this kind of back and forth game, this is where you start to see how important those free throws are. How much does fatigue settle in, too? This is just the second game for Crestview, third for Plymouth, in what has been the weirdest offseason probably any of us will ever live through, as that shot does fall. But you wonder about not having those regular practices and scrimmages, and so many teams already pausing their seasons. You just wonder, too, how hard it is to mentally keep yourself engaged with so much else going on. So far tonight, though, both teams going back and forth, playing a very competitive game, 56-53, 4:45 to go here in the fourth. Nice move inside, and the shot almost falls for Evan Hamilton, but he'll go to the line again and shoot 2. That is the 4th foul on Josh Beebe. Hamilton has made his last 3 free throw attempts. Board. He has been cleaning up on the glass, and he's been playing very well since he picked up those fouls early on. He had 3 in the first half, but he has been able to stay out of foul trouble and be a key contributor here down the stretch, pulling in some big-time boards. And that is the 4th foul, by the way, on Josh Yoder for Plymouth. And guess who is back at the line? Evan Hamilton. And Hamilton right now is just in the zone at the free throw line. He's made 6 consecutive free throws. In fact, the last 7 points by by Crestview have all come from the free throw line. And he gets that one to fall in as well. 60-53. The Cougars, after struggling from the free throw line in the first half, they were just 1 of 6 from the line. I guess the key to that problem was just put Evan Hamilton at the line, as he has now made 7 straight free throws. As we check in on the fan zone, Crestview needs to slow down and make the extra pass. Joshua Chase chiming in. Yeah, the game got a little sloppy there from them. Rachel Hill McClary says, "Go Big Red." Big Red looking to stage a big comeback here. Go Cougars, Renee Stimpert. Crestview has built themselves a 7-point lead. Go Frankie, Emma Artis. Yes, Frank Artis. I guess we can call him Frankie if Emma does. I still think Frankie has the best haircut in the area by far. Go Cougars from Rhonda Carey. Thanks to all of you for watching. Tony McVeigh liked Clayton Miller's 3, I'm guessing, on that nice clay comment. That was something special. I just chucked that thing up there so nonchalantly and dribbles that one off of his foot, tries to get it away, and it's going to be a turnover, but Crestview trying to push the tempo a little too aggressively there. They turn it right back over. Can Plymouth get themselves back into this game. Down 7. And that is going to be a foul called against Crestview. Looked like it might have gone against Zeph Goth. There was a lot of locked arms there. I thought Goth would have been called for it, but it is instead called on Hunter George, his third. I thought George had kind of established his position there, but the official saw it another way. Goth, and a reach-in call on Hunter George, and that's now his 4th foul, so he's picked up 2 quick fouls here, and I don't think he's going to be happy about either one of those called against him. I'm sure he's asking right now, what more can I do? He feels a little slighted by those 2 calls, but it's only his 4th. He'll get a chance to come back in and contribute in this one. That's the 6th team foul on Crestview. Gavin Bishop inside to Goth. Good defense there, but Goth, an even nicer shot. Much needed bucket for Plymouth. Down 5. 3:20 and counting to go. Crestview, 3-ball is good. Heath Cash. A big-time 3 right there. Puts the lead back up to 8. Boy, Heath Cash, he's got 2 threes on the night. Kind of forget about him, and then he shows up and he makes some shots that count. Bishop now from the corner. He gets it over to Vanderpool, who can't get it. And now here's Cash in transition. Floats it in up off the glass and gets it to go. Heath Cash with 5 points here in this 4th quarter. And just like that, the lead has swelled to 10 for Crestview. Danger time right now for Plymouth. They need buckets and they need stops. And Goth comes up short, and the rebound goes to Crestview. And here's Hamilton now. Fakes the pass, and he just comes up short, but it is rebounded underneath, and then it is eventually going to be turned over and into the hands of Plymouth. Miller drives in, and he's going to draw the foul. As you take a look here at Cash. Nice vision down the floor by Crestview and scoring in transition. We've seen them do that well this year. When they get out and run, they're going to be tough to beat. Evan Gibbs picked up his 1st foul. That'll put Plymouth in the bonus. Clayton Miller's first trip to the free throw line tonight. This will be a 1-and-1, and can't get it to go. Coming down with the board was Owen Barker, and he draws the foul. And that is going to be foul number 5 on Josh Beebe. So that'll be it for Beebe tonight. Beebe finishing with 11 points. Barker now will go to the line and shoot 2. Barker with 8 points so far tonight. First shot up and good. I tell you, the difference here in this second half is what Crestview has been able to do at the free throw line here tonight. Second shot, in and out. Artis tried to come down with the board, and he's going to get called for an over the back, excuse me. That's his 4th foul. And we'll shoot free throws at the other end. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Plymouth. It's an 11-point lead. Crestview trailed by 7 at the end of the first quarter, 18-11. Then they led at the half, 39-38. McVeigh's free throw, no good. Goth gets the rebound, and he gets the bucket to go. And timeout taken by Plymouth. .211 to go, 66-57. Crestview led by 1 at the half, then they led by 2 after 3. And they've now built themselves a 9-point lead. It was just 11 until Zeth Goth got the missed free throw and put it back for the 2. Goth with 16 points right now. Heath Cash has ice in his veins. Hashtag clutch. I would have to agree with that. Go Big Red, says Sally Hoke. Love seeing the fans chiming in on the fan zone. We're getting them from both sides, which is what we always love to see. Let's go Big Red, Amanda Ritchie. Thanks for all of you tuning in and watching here tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the game so far. It's been a good one. And we're happy to bring it to you live and free here on the OH Report. The Cougars are trying to put the finishing touches on this one. Still enough time left, though, for Plymouth. For Plymouth, it's all about getting stops right now. And for Crestview, it's all about not turning it over and making your free throws because they're going to be shooting a lot of them here in these final 2 minutes. And they get a quick outlook. Nice outlet pass. Owen Barker is there for 2. 68-57. Under 2 minutes to go. Driving in is Goth. And that hit about every part of the rim but didn't go down for him. Artis comes down with the board. And Crestview. Another outlet pass. And it's going to be a turnover. Evan Gibbs unable to keep control of the ball. Clayton Miller. Plymouth in need of one of his threes, but he's going to try and get one in. A little too much on that shot attempt. Minute 20 to go, and it looks like Crestview is going to be able to hang on and win this thing and go to 2-0 for the first time since the 2006-2007 season. Evan Hamilton will go to the line and shoot 2. Zeth Goth picked up his 4th foul there. Hamilton's hit 7 consecutive free throws and make it 8. As he has just been an absolute workhorse at the free throw line tonight. This next one, try to get the team to 70. Just an impressive performance tonight by Evan Hamilton. And he gets it to go. (70-57). And a foul is going to be called on Evan Gibbs. Miller driving into the lane, drawing the contact. The 9th team foul, so this will be a 1-and-1 here for Clayton Miller. You got to convert these if you're trying to stage a comeback here. Clock is stopped, chance to get some points. They're going to need a lot of them and quickly. And that shot goes. But we did see them score 5 points in about 5 seconds after Miller hit that ridiculous 3. And then they quickly forced a turnover. Josh Beebe put it in. And they had themselves a lead at 49-48, but Crestview didn't let that disrupt them. And they lead by 11, just over a minute to go. Cash comes up just a little short, but there for the rebound was Crestview. Loose ball. Crestview maintains possession, and then it's off the hands, and it is going to stay with Crestview. 46 seconds to go. Timeout taken by Coach Kurtz. I think he's a little upset maybe with the carelessness of the ball here right now. They're up by 11. No need to push things. Just slow it down. You have the lead. Make them foul you. And put this game away. Don't forget, after the game, we will have our player of the game brought to you by Scout Construction. Got a sneaking suspicion who our player of the game will be, but Not going to give away a spoiler here. You'll just have to stay tuned and see who it is. We'll try and get an interview with him as well. Haley Parker says, "Go Cougars," number 21 and 44. Cody Ringler, love to see the good defense from Gibbs. Absolutely. Evan Gibbs playing some solid defense tonight, and he's doing it on the offensive side too. Jay Follett, too many whistles this evening. There's been a lot of fouls here in the second half. I would not disagree with that. Plymouth has been well over 10 fouls here for most of this second half. Crestview's next foul will put them at 10, and it's a turnover. I can't imagine that's what Coach Kurtz wanted after calling that timeout, and a foul on the other end will stop the clock. 40 seconds to go. That foul is on Hunter George, and that's his 5th. George finishing the night with 6 points. He was big on the glass, and as we talked about earlier too, 2 of the 5 fouls he picked up tonight, not quite sure they were fouls on him, but he was on the unfortunate side of those calls. Vanderpool's first free throw is no good. Second shot is good, 70-60. Plymouth trying to force a turnover. Hamilton, though, able to break through the defense, and I think he took one too many steps there as he tried to pick up his dribble, and he is called for the travel. So Crestview will end its losing streak to Plymouth. They had lost the last 7 meetings between these two schools. And they are going to go to 2-0 for the first time since the 2006-2007 season. Last time Plymouth was 0-3, not quite sure. I mean, unbelievable. Clayton Miller says, "Andy, stop with the stats. It's not over yet. We're only down 7 with 19 seconds to go." But Clayton Miller has just he's had 2 incredible threes here tonight. (70-63), 19 seconds to go. Miller now up to 14 points on the night. He's got 4 3-pointers. Firelands Conference opener for both teams. And what has just been an absolutely terrific ball game between these two schools here tonight. And we hope that these two schools can keep playing. Several teams in the area, counties that have gone purple, have paused their athletic seasons. Hopefully it's just a short-term thing, not anything long-term. Pressure there. And Goth almost gets the ball back. And that is going to be a foul now. Hamilton will go to the line, try and add to already his impressive stats on the night. He has made his last 9 free throw attempts. Chance to push it up to 11. And he comes up just short on that one. Second one is good, and he now has 29 points to lead all scorers in this one. Miller over to Goth. Goth, last second 3, no good, and the shot is blocked by Evan Hamilton to cap what was an impressive game for Mr. Hamilton. Your final here tonight, Crestview beats Plymouth 71-63. We'll have some final stats and our player of the game interview when we come back. You're watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
back here at the Cougar Den with our Scout Construction Player of the Game, and it is Mr. Evan Hamilton, and we are now joined by Evan. Evan, great game tonight. Thanks for joining us. How good did it feel to get back out on the floor for you?
Feels great. We've been putting in a lot of hard work in practice, and it finally shows.
Do you know how many points you ended up with tonight?
I don't know.
You had 29 points on the night, so you were all over, and you were really hitting them from the free throw line. How much time and effort do you put into that?
We put a lot in as a group at practice.
What does it mean to you? You guys are now 2-0. That hasn't happened since the 2006-2007 season, so it's been a while. What does that mean to you guys getting off to this good start?
It means a lot. We've been putting in all the work. Our coach is great. I don't think we've had a coach this good in a long time.
And what's it like playing for Coach Kurtz?
It's awesome. He has great energy and always has a way to make us play hard.
How tough has it been with everything that's going on with this pandemic, and you're seeing some teams kind of pause their season? Has it been tough to stay focused, or do you guys just treat it one day at a time?
We just do it one day at a time. We just keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling, and that's something you guys are going to look to do. Evan, thanks for joining us tonight. Great game tonight.
Thank you.
Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you. So there is our player of the game, brought to you by Scout Construction. Evan Hamilton finishing with 29 points on the night as Crestview pulls away in this one and wins it 71-63, 2-0 for the first time since the 2006-2007 season. Take a look at some of those final stats here for you tonight. Field goals were pretty even. This game a lot closer than the score would indicate. 18-17 the advantage to Crestview. Both teams hit 7 threes. Rebounding, though, that went to Crestview as they had 34 total rebounds on the night. And the free throw line, big, 14-24. They were 1 of 6 at halftime from the free throw line, but as we just had Evan Hamilton on, he at one point hit 9 consecutive free throws, and that was a big difference down the stretch here, able to hit their threes. So Crestview gets the win, snaps a 7-game losing streak to Plymouth, and gets a much-needed win against their rivals here in the Firelands Conference. They are now 2-0 for the first time since 2006-2007. Plymouth now 0-3. And that has not happened since at least 2004. That's as far back as my research took me. They have not been 0-3. So uncharted territory here for the Plymouth Big Red, but a lot of things to build off of. They looked good here tonight. Just came up a little short to a very much improved Crestview Cougars team. That's going to do it for us here tonight from the Cougar Den. Thanks to our crew and sponsors, and to all of you for watching here. Garrett, our camera operator, great stuff tonight, and Adam, directing, doing a great job as always. Much appreciated for making my job very easy tonight. Thank you guys so much for what you do. And that is going to do it for us here tonight. Once again, our final score tonight, Crestview 71, Plymouth 63. Stay safe, everyone, and we hope to see you again here soon.